They got some nice looking slippery elm trees here on display. Over here too. It's nice to see them around. I don't see them everywhere though. I wouldn't pick these because of their locations. Yeah, I don't like the parking here. It's so narrow. Got some chickens here. Running to the back. Yeah, from this grocery store. It closes at 7. Ebels, E-B-E-L-S. There's this whole empty parking area next to the coffee shop, which has a padlock on their Wi-Fi. But Ebels has pretty good Wi-Fi. Looks like a football game going on over there. I can hear them. I'm thinking maybe this spot isn't so bad. Stay away from Ace Hardware, come over here instead. And this building right here is laundromat. Alright, since the peanut jars are interchangeable with these flip top jars, you don't see these type of containers all in every grocery store, but they're interchangeable with the peanuts. I can hang the smaller jars, because some of the stuff I have in here I really don't keep a lot of, and it would make me some extra space. Now I ask you, why would a church hide a bell? It looks like it does turn on. They got it hidden. It's hidden in behind the wood slats. Church is over here. And they got the bell way over here, hidden. You think a bell would be something you'd want to put prominently on display. Alright, I'm in Big Rapids, Michigan, and I'm a little surprised that they got Wi-Fi in this park. I saw this little square thing, and when I see that, that makes me think there's likely Wi-Fi, so I check and I got full bars. This is the Wi-Fi signal. There's no padlock. I'm on this Riverside Park area. When they got Wi-Fi, that tells me it can get kind of busy. I expect a lot of people to walk in front of my car. Nobody's here right now. It's a little too early. Alright, I just want to preface this, that this guy, he was like parked over here and he made a big walk for a half hour, then he drove off. And then he turns around and comes back to offer me money, which I have declined. So I'll leave it at that. What's up?
Hi there.
What's up?
Hey, I don't want to be offensive or rude, but I don't know if you could use some money a little bit.
No.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Sorry.
You know, I thought I'd be running to the library for the Wi-Fi. But it turns out I got enough Wi-Fi in this park. They got this truck patrolling the parking lot that says public safety on the side. Not exactly a police car. Just some red truck that says public safety in small letters. Big Rapids Public Safety? You're just grinding the stump. Gonna stop. Need to get that stump out of there right away. What was that, a rock? Yeah, I've never seen a warning about criminal charges for illegal use of this thing. So they got Public Act of 2006. If you don't have lawful authority to remove a marine safety device, you're guilty of misdemeanor. That could be 93 days in jail or $1,000. If the violation is the proximate cause of a serious impairment of another person or a death of another person, then it's even worse. So I don't even know, is it buttoned or something? Yeah, for some reason they gotta have it covered. I think this is an anthill. So they got it on display with a criminal warning. That's the first I've ever seen anything like that. So they got posted very short hours. I mean, what if somebody wants to exercise early in the morning? They can get arrested for doing that? That's just stupid. Big Rapids, Michigan, Big Rapids, Michigan. I'm very much in a college town. I'm guessing this is a truck route. They got a lot of young people around here. I parked at the library and walked back almost to the spot I slept, but I want to go to the Red Fox Market to see what they got. I'd like some meat. Structure by the Fairman. Some kind of water. It's not putting out any water. I guess you got to turn it on. Oh, it works. Okay. The water's pretty good around here too, even at the park. Entering social district, please drink responsibly. Okay. Yeah, this might be where they party from college. It's kind of a good distance away from the college. Red Fox don't open till 9. I got like 10 minutes. The parking is kind of weird at for this Red Fox. It's not a regular grocery store. I remember back a long time ago that I could take rose hips, crush them up with a little water, and they turn into a nice paste that's almost jam-like, like a jelly. Maybe mix it with some peanut butter, crushed peanuts as well. Alright, it takes time and effort, putting in a little bit of water at a time, and you get paste. I had to crush a lot of seeds in here. I don't recall having problems with seeds from the rose hip in the past. But yeah, you just got to crush it a lot. Wet it down every so often. Be careful so it don't splash all over. You can make a paste out of this. I don't know how much savings I get with buying these prepackaged peanuts, roasted and all that. I'm not sure how much I'm saving, but when I open up these, they also bring with them the skin as well, and the skin interferes with the peanut butter part because the skin does not form a creamy texture. So I'm mixing them all together regardless. But yeah, you get everything if you do the whole peanuts, and it's not going to be as peanut buttery, but I think that's okay. We'll see. Yeah, even with the skin included, it's still turning into a peanut butter, no problem. So yeah, a mixture of oat bran, rose hips, and peanut butter are pretty good. Pretty good indeed. You gotta be a tough guy to be able to mix it in a bowl like this, but it's worth it in the end. Alright, I got anise in here and marjoram, mostly anise. I like getting it to the point where it has starts developing a problem where it starts caking together. Then it's when you know you got a good crush, when it starts caking together. Alright, this looks like it used to be an old school. But now it's supposed to be a library in the middle of college town. There appears to be something happening. It seems like a crowd is forming. I just want to get the Wi-Fi from this library. I'm not seeing anything right now. Yeah. Children. Narcan. A BRCL guest appears to have a padlock.
Yep, it's our password should be one of these spots here. It's going to be BR password, sign that shows password. Right. Well, they must have moved it again. But it's
You changed
BRC
maybe.
library. Nope, it's BRC library, and in all small letters.
How often do you change it?
We don't change it, so yeah, that should be.
BRC library.
Yep, and when you go password, it should be BRC. Well, BR library. I'm sorry, BR library.
Okay. How does that look then? You take out the C?
Yep, take out the C. And it should kick you on. They had the sign here up here, but then they moved it.
Okay, yeah. All right.
It's also over here in the corner. They should have one in the corner over here.
Yeah, 'cause I got a couple of computers.
Okay.
Why don't you put it on the front door?
Well, we have usually places where people can see, so.
Yeah, and they can see it on the front door.
Yeah. Well, some of them don't look at the front door. Some people just walk right.
Oh, you could make it nice and big and right when it
We have
faces.
where they usually can use, sit down for computers. So. Fountain here.
Well, are you is the director here?
No, she is not. She doesn't work till Monday, but that is in our policies that we don't have food or water around the
Oh,
library.
yeah, I'd like to,
And then,
I'd like to see your policy. Yeah, because some libraries decipher between the closed top and the open top, like, it's like, whoops, oh, I dropped it. Where can we get a towel? I made a mess here.
yep. It's in one.
You know what I mean? You
Yep.
see the difference there?
But still, we
When I-
try not to have it. It's our policy about
See,
it.
it's upside down right now. See it Can you even tell if it's full?
Nope, I
Yeah.
don't look. But
Are you judging? You're judging whether it's full or not?
nope, I just know that we.
Well then,
That's our policy.
if something that looks like a water bottle, you're gonna discriminate against it, right?
So.
Is that what you do?
Nope, we say if you do have something to drink, you can always keep it here, and then
Yeah.
if you get it. So,
But
the only water we usually have is the water.
If I have something that looks like a water bottle, you're gonna assume it's a water bottle?
Anything that looks like it's liquid, as long as you don't drink out of it, you're fine. But if
It looks like it's liquid, but this is just a bottle. I mean, how do you know?
we don't, but we just make sure you don't drink. If it is something liquid, you don't drink out of it.
Yeah.
By any other library.
That you don't drink out of it?
You drink water.
I can have this, but I just can't have water in it, right?
Well, you can have water and stuff, but you just don't drink out. You
No,
use our
but I can have this, but not have water in it, right?
Yep, that's fine too. But as long as you don't drink water on the library, there is a policy here. I've just got to
Yeah, let's take a look at it. Let's confirm that.
Materials, facilities, and equipment.
Some libraries make a little bit more sense about like the open top and the closed lid.
If you have any problems, I can give you our director's.
Oh yeah, it is a problem because I've seen other libraries where there's they decipher between closed lids and open lids.
Right.
And there's a difference because this is upside down. I could, whoa, careful. And there's, I mean, is it a problem with I don't know, the appearance?
Nope, it's just that people might spill it on our computers or if there's sticky stuff in it.
Yeah.
But here's this if you'd like to talk to her.
Is that a magnet?
Nope, that's not a magnet, it's a card. You can email it and stuff like that. I know it's got to take me a minute here to.
All right, yeah, she's taking the day off though.
Well, she doesn't work on weekends or Saturdays. She works on most of the time during the week.
Level 2 behaviors,
Nope,
level 3 behaviors.
Nope, that's just what I'm looking at right now to see if it's in. I know we have something here on it.
Yeah, I mean, if it's gonna
You're
be
also online too. If you have any problems, you can look online and see if they're.
Yeah, I got the Wi-Fi here. Let's see what we got.
Because you can scan.
What I would do is I go to ChatGPT. This is the BRC.
If you scan this right here, it will give you more of the policies too. So.
Okay. Well, just this is big. What does Big Rapids Library policy say? And I'll just put in Michigan too. You may want to look on there. Okay. Just see, can you look? Cards.
Policies and each.
Yeah, if it's okay, specifically about water.
Well, it's food or
bottles.
water.
Well, this is water. It's not food. And that's the thing. Some libraries also discriminate. They say, you can have water, but you can't have food. So there's also that. There's lids and no lids, and then there's food or water and no food. So you're banning everything across the board.
Good. Like I said, that's what our policy was: is the no food, water, or drinks in the library, except for water fountain. And if you have them, we keep them up here at the desk.
I typed in the Big Rapids Community Library in Michigan does not explicitly list a specific policy.
Okay, so yep, it is level 1 there. It says on there.
Well, ChatGPT says that you don't explicitly list a specific.
He just called it up on there too, so that you'll see that. Let me get that so you can see.
However, the library has general policies concerning behavior and the use of its facilities. If you plan to bring a water bottle, it's best to assume.
Yep. See. To prohibit foods, beverages in the library, except in staff other designated areas, which
oh, you guys get to drink but we don't, type of thing. Level 1 behavior.
But that's the one.
All right, and then that's rules, behavior. Okay,
Yep.
That's your policies. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you found it.
Yep, he found it on there, and I found it in here because it was under level 1 policy. But if you have any questions or any problems,
yeah, I'll just take this out the door here.
Like I said, you can have it, but as long as you don't drink out of it, or you can keep it at our desk, and we'll keep it here until you go. So.
Yeah. All right, Old Rich Park. I left Big Rapids and made a mess turning in here off of a 55 road. You don't just make a last minute. Rogers Park, Rogers Hydroelectric Plant. Okay. Spilled my tomatoes all over the place. Not sure when the first porta potties ever came out, but they're certainly being preferred over stationary bathrooms. I prefer having somebody drive out here to suck all that waste out rather than let it collect into the ground. Keeps it out of the ground. I guess that's considered a benefit. It's supposed to be a hydroelectric plant here. Very clear water. People are encouraged to fish. The traffic makes it a little unpleasant around here. It's a neat dock here. A neat setup. I'm sure that we can't walk on that bridge. All right, my car's over there. And this is my curiosity. What's a dry hydrant? It's a plastic pipe with a metal casing. It's called a dry hydrant. So they want to search you if you enter, which is locked anyway. No access. Looks like it'd be fun to walk across. Some dams they let you walk on them. Spraying, throwing out a lot of spray. I don't see any reason to go down. Alright, so I beat up my food. I had well, it was oat bran, peanuts, the raspberries, just beat it all up and turn it into something delicious. Very, very delicious. And I sip. I'm playing with a different way to sip. Just pushing the tree stump forward so I could sit down, and then it's pretty decent like this. I'm stuck in this position, so I don't want to. Well, it's pretty comfortable. I could stay in this position for a good half hour, maybe a little less. All right, so after boiling that chicken this morning, I got all the fat here in this water. I really don't want it to go to waste, so I think I'm going to try to boil split peas in here. 25 minutes, split peas. I don't quite know how much should go in. Not too much though, other I have to add water. So I bought this cushion at Walmart this morning. I want to play around with the idea. It's just a chair cushion, $5. I think maybe I could put it on this stump for at night when I have my feet on the stump. It kind of constantly hurting my feet. Maybe, and I'm having difficulty keeping a cushion on. Maybe if I use this, it could stay on the whole night, keep my feet more cushioned. It's a little too thick for sitting on for the size of my stump. But I'll play around with it. It's just an idea. Oh yeah, and I wanted to say that I ripped off the tag and got a hole in it pretty much. But I do have my speedy stitcher, and I'll just sew that right up. It's no problem. Whenever I have ripped cloth, I can fix it. I just want to say I have learned the value of keeping string on the big spools over trying to wrap it around something tiny like this. So look at it, it's all kinked out of shape and stuff, and I can't straighten it. It's like permanently gotten curly string, and that makes it much more difficult to be able to put it through the holes. If it's straight, it's much easier to work with, but this is pretty difficult. So I drive 25 miles, 30 miles south in an attempt to get away from that smoke and that haze. And it's here too, so something major that burns that's really covering tens of miles.
Leave it. Leave it.
I've never seen a sign about this. Eastern equine encephalitis, EEE. They're saying 50 plus, you're at risk. Fight the bite. So this park was kind of busy during the day, but after 5 or so, nobody's coming in. Nobody's really visiting or anything. So Sunday after 5, it got pretty quiet here. And they're talking on signs saying there's regulations about balloons. So they might have some kind of a balloon event here. They might have some big events. There's a lot of parking spaces. This is a weekend that's quiet though. So people have said that you got to work harder when you're older to maintain the same kind of fitness levels when you're younger. I don't know about working harder, but certainly you got to do more to offset the habits that you've developed over time. Maybe not exactly work harder, doing the same thing that you've always been doing, but at least just maybe putting more time and effort into the things that offset the habits you've developed. Cedar Springs, Michigan. Cedar Springs, Michigan. All right, I'm walking to the library. Should be open. Close at 8 o'clock. Rockford, Michigan. And I parked in I don't know, public parking. Use main entrance. Oh. Suppose I should check the Wi-Fi. They might have a password. All right. Is there any password? Yeah, nope. No, I don't think so. No, instant connection. All right. That takes a little stress off.